everyone, it's Justine. Today I have a couple different things here from Spellbinders and Simon Hurley kind of working together. I also know that Ranger kind of works with Simon Hurley, so I will mention their company as well. So I have some cutting dies, glimmer plates, glimmer sentiments, background dies, stamps, and coordinating dies that go with the stamps. And I'm looking forward to it because I am still pretty new to the glimmer world and I am just loving glimmering. So I will just start off with this little floral stag. It's just as sweet, isn't he? And there are some little florals down below, and instantly when I saw the deer itself, I thought, I think I know someone who needs that in their life. So I went ahead and made a birthday card using the stag. My accent just really came out there. And anyway, and if you don't know, I'm a kindergarten teacher and I love googly eyes. So even though the eyes on here are just sweet anyway, I could not help myself because I know that the recipient of this card is going to smile when they see the deer, number one, and the funny eyes. I just think it's just sweet. So anyway, I went ahead, made this very, very simple card with the stag, and I also used the happy birthday stamp sentiment from the Sweet and Savory collection. You can tell that I've used that happy birthday quite a bit because I like that it's kind of bold. Anyway, I definitely want to make more of a Christmassy card with the stag at one point, but I needed a fun birthday card for someone who likes deer hunting, and I knew that this would be perfect. So Christmas cards to come later, fun birthday card for now. Moving on. Speaking of glimmering, I have this one, which is the Geo Snowflakes. So that is totally, the whole plate is glimmering. So that is really neat. I played around with it just a little, and I really like how it looks with gold and red. So I probably will make a couple cards with that. And now these sentiments I thought were really clever, the way that they designed the actual glimmer plate, and I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. So this is the Joyful Christmas sentiments. They're really kind of all inclusive here for Christmas, and it kind of has some fun sentiments too. So what I mean by the cleverness of these glimmer plates is that when you glimmer, you're using a piece of foil, right? And you put it on the machine, or actually put it that way. You put it down, you put your paper on top of that, and then you come out with a piece of paper with the foiled images. And instead of having to line up every single die cut on here, it lines up perfectly with the sentiments on the paper. I guess if you have to line it up, but you can kind of see there it lines up perfectly. So once you have the main panel lined up, run it through your platinum, and all of a sudden you have 5 really pretty glimmered sentiments, and it did not take very long. So I went ahead and did that a couple different times, and again, I really like the red and gold. That just really works from my brain. All right, now talking about background dies, I thought this one, again, was pretty clever because when you cut it out once, you get something that looks like this, which is in itself pretty neat. But if you cut it 2 times, so you have 2 pieces of paper, and it says here, flip one layer together, and then you get this plaid background. How sweet is that? So, another way to stretch your die, I suppose. I will be using this green mirrored cardstock that I cut out with this die on a card, and I had a dream about it after I planned out the card. I know it sounds funny, but I craft at night, and I guess I was still thinking about it in my dreams. Anyway, this stamp set I thought was just beautiful. I love the ornaments because I have a card here that I will be making It's on my desk. You can kind of see my ideas probably here, but it was really easy to stamp those out and die cut them out too, because I used my Misty, so I just popped them all on, and then I used the coordinating dies and just die cut them out. It was so easy, and now I get to color these, which I'm really looking forward to because they're intricate, but they're not fussy, if that makes sense. And how fun is this nutcracker? Adorable. So I'm going to be making a card with several of these nutcrackers. But something that also came to my mind was using this bell here and using the die from the Swinging Gnomes collection and making the bell swing. I felt that would be neat. Let me see if I can find that card quickly, and I'll kind of show or tell you what I mean by that. You know, I don't think I'm going to be able to find that because it was brought to a craft show, but I will just show you the general idea here with the swinging one. So you see this little bunny, I got deer in the brain. This little bunny is swinging. You can see it swings just like that. Now, how fun would it be if the bell was swinging? So, I don't know. I have ideas, but anyway, we'll see. So that's kind of a look at all of the things that I got from the Simon Hurley collection from Spellbinders, and right now I have this card done, and I have this card planned out. I have a Nutcracker card planned out, and I have another card planned out that I am going to put out later in October because I get to use a really fun embossing folder. But I can't show that to you yet. But I will show you something that I made using the Glimmered Sentiments from this collection. Now, this is not a card, technically. Can you tell what it is? Perhaps you know, but this is for a wine bottle. Now, I was playing around with the proportions, and I think it would be a little bit better if it was a little shorter, maybe about this size. So I'm going to kind of play around with this idea, but I thought that this would be kind of fun to put on a wine bottle. I know that people were kind of into these a while ago, but you could also put it on something like this. Now, this is way too long for the thing, but you can imagine on a wine bottle that would look kind of fun, and that would make a pretty neat hostess gift if you were going to be going to someone's house for Christmas, and it would be very simple to make up a couple of these. So you can see I used the Glimmer sentiments on there. Now the back, I don't love the back with the tape, so this was kind of my first go at it, so I don't know. You're seeing my raw ideas. Anyway, so come on back to my channel for another video where I am going to be coloring this, and I'll be making a couple other cards with these materials, but I just wanted to talk about what I got. So hopefully you enjoyed this little chatty video, and maybe you got a little smile out of my fun deer. Anyway, all right, thank you again for watching, and I hope you come on back for my next couple videos. Thanks for watching again. Bye.